Hey guys, welcome to Y Live, and my name's Brandon. Today we're gonna do another fun family fitness workout. Make sure we're gonna warm up today, but if you need to, make sure you're warming up before we get in here and check with your doctor to make sure that you're ready to exercise. What we're gonna focus on is a full body workout today, and we're gonna use a chair. Hopefully you've got either a kitchen table chair or a folding chair that you can be able to use at home, but you're gonna need a chair for today's workout. All right, we're gonna start out with a warm up. And here we go. From here, we're gonna put our right knee on the floor, one leg out in front. We're just gonna sink our body forward, front to back, nice and controlled. 4 with one leg out to the front. And then we're gonna take that front leg, we're gonna kick it out to the side. Then we're gonna sink into that opposite side, keeping your belly button, your belt buckle, and your chest facing forward. 4 out to the side, and switch to the other side. My left leg's on the floor, sinking your body forward, nice and controlled. 4 out to the front, then take that right leg, kick it out to the right side, belly button, belt buckle, everything facing forward. 4 out to the side. Good job. All right, now we're gonna work on those glutes. Have a seat. Right leg's gonna go out forward in a 90-degree angle with your knee. Take that opposite leg and sink it out to the side. My right leg is out forward, my right hand is on the floor. From here, left hand goes up to the ceiling, then reach that left hand underneath your right armpit, and then open everything back up. Right hand underneath, and open back up. Good job. 4 on this side, and then switch 4 on the other. Good job. Left leg forward, right leg back, left hand on the floor, right hand up, reach underneath that armpit, and open everything back up. Good job. Keep breathing. I actually really like warming up. You ready? Get your mind right. Get you excited for today's workout. All right, hand extensions, go ahead and stand up, palms up towards the ceiling, really open up that chest. Fold those hands towards your shoulder blades. Really open up that chest. We're going back and forth. Good job. One more, and we're going overhead. Good base position, feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, hands going all the way up. Good job. Keeping your head nice and level. Full extension. Keeping that core nice and tight as we're lifting all the way overhead. 2 more, 1 more, and perfect. Good job. All right, next one, lunge with a reach. Step back with your right leg. Your right palm is gonna go up towards the ceiling. Big step, and back in the middle. Big step, and back in the middle. 4 on one side, and 4 on the other. Now, I usually do 4. I feel like a 4 is a nice even number. It's enough to get my body feeling like I've got that exercise taken care of. If you want to do more, if you want to do less, you can. Good job. Wave squats. Touch your toes, drop your hips, hands up, and stand up. Touch your toes, drop your hips, hands up, and stand up. Good job. 4 of these. And we're going to do world's greatest. Good job. And left foot forward, right foot back. Right hand on the floor, left hand inside left foot. And open up that chest. Good. Really use these warm-ups. Don't just go through the motions, but really be conscious. Really be thinking about what it is that you're doing. Really try to feel out those muscles that we're warming up right now. Really try to be present in what it is that you're doing. It's going to help give you better results. It's going to help you avoid injury. It just makes you kind of think about what it is that you're doing instead of just going through the motions. It helps you kind of focus, get you into the moment, get your mind right. Just as much about your head as it is about your body. All right, so we're gonna grab our chair. Really any chair will do, to be completely honest, but it's something that you feel comfortable sitting in, standing up. We're gonna put a little bit of body weight resistance on these chairs today. So I recommend a kitchen chair, an office chair, probably nothing that swivels back and forth, or couch. You could even use a couch if you wanted to. Probably the soccer chairs, the ones that you put on the sideline, camping chairs, stuff like that you probably wouldn't want to use. But really all you need is a chair. From here we're going to do 3 exercises. We're going to do one for your legs, one for your upper body, and then one for your core. We're going to do this twice. So for the one for your legs, I'm going to show you 2 different options, and you can do either one as we're going through, because we're going to do 2 sets. First leg exercise is a single leg squat, okay? So stand in front of the chair or your couch, break one leg up. I want you to sit down and stand up. Sit down and stand up, trying to use one leg as you're going up and down. 8 on one side and then 8 on the other. We're also going to do a Bulgarian squat, which is 1 foot on the chair, then the other leg is on the floor. Then we're just going to drop those hips and come back up, drop those hips and come back up. So it's really kind of up to you on what your body feels comfortable doing and how well your knees are going to be able to bend as you're doing these things. But you've got 2 options. I'll show you both as we're going through these exercises. Dips, everybody's favorite chair exercise. Off the front, bending your elbows up and down, and then we're going to do a core exercise on the floor. So let's start with our legs. Make sure we get those legs going. I know you just want to work out, right? So I'm going to do our single leg squat first. Nice and controlled, 8 on one leg, 8 on the other. My left foot is off the floor. I'm going to sit all the way down and come back up. Sit all the way down and come back up. Now, we're trying not to put our foot on the floor as we're going up and down. If you need to, you can use your hands to kind of push back up, focus on balance a little bit as you're coming up and down, but trying to stay on one leg the whole time. Good, 8 on one leg, switch, nice and controlled, 8 on the other. Now I know everybody's going to have a little bit of difficulty on one side versus the other, and this is why we do these exercises, to make sure your one side is just as strong as the other, and you're not always doing every exercise the same way, like squats with both legs on the floor. 8 on the other side. Dips. Off the front, I'm going to do 15. You can do 10, 15, 20, 25, however you feel comfortable. But feet off to the front, more difficult. It's going to be both legs nice and straight, bending your elbows and coming up and down. If you need to make it a little bit easier, if you bend your knees and bring your hips underneath your shoulders as you come up and down, shorten those levers, gives your body an opportunity to support you a little bit better and not have to worry about so much resistance as you're coming up and down. Last one, core exercise. We're going to be in a push-up position. We're going to try to touch the top of the chair with each arm, 1 at a time, 10 on each side. So, push-up position, touch the top of the chair, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, good. Hips are staying nice and still. I really want you reaching as you come up and down. Good. Don't just touch the bottom of the chair, right? I want you reaching, try to touch exactly where you've been sitting every single time. 1 round down, 1 round to go. We're gonna try Bulgarian squats this time. So, my back leg is gonna come up on top of the chair. Right, I want a nice wide step. So keeping my chest over top of my hips, I'm gonna focus on bending this back leg without bringing my front knee too far forward over top of my ankle. So my hips are going back. I'm not leaning forward as much as I'm just trying to drop my hips towards the floor and come back up, right? So focus on good posture as you're coming up and down. Make sure you're breathing as you're coming up and down. You want me 8 on one leg, then you switch, 8 on the other. So back leg goes up. Big step forward. This is a big balance exercise too, right? So 1 leg forward. We're going to drop or bend that back knee. Try not to let our front knee come too far over top of our front leg. See, for me, I felt like I needed a little bit wider step. That way, it'll be a little bit more symmetrical. As I'm coming up and down, I'm not putting too much pressure on my front knee as I'm coming up and down. Good, 2 more. 1 more. And perfect, good job. All right, dips. Off the front. Bend in those knees if you need to. Drop those hips towards the floor and push back up. Right, focusing on the back of those arms as we're coming up and down. Great push exercise. Excellent work, guys. All the way down. Now, like I said, if you want to, feel free to do as many as you want to. If you can't get to 15, try 8, try 10. But the next time you do this workout, try to do 12, try to do 14. Try to get yourself better every single time you come in here, right? All right, push-up position, touching the top of the chair. Now, I mentioned before, we're only gonna do 2 sets today. But if you wanna try to do 3 or even 4 sets, it's a great way to make sure that you're really challenging your body. Endurance-wise, you're really gonna burn out those muscle groups the more you do them. So if you're really looking for a tough workout, just try to add at least 1, maybe 2 more rounds in there and really challenge yourself to get better. And 10. Good job. All right, get some water if you need it. We'll do our cardio where we're gonna do some chair squats. We're gonna play musical chairs, duck, duck, goose. We're gonna do toe taps, and then we're gonna do our V-ups, okay? So, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're gonna try to do 2 rounds. Recommend you try to do 3 at home. We're gonna do an 8-minute cardio workout here. So, chair squats, all the way down, and come back up. As many as you can in 45 seconds, okay? Duck, duck, goose, or musical chairs. You're gonna start here. We're gonna always face one direction, all the way down, and then come back, and then go to the other side, all right? So you're always facing in one direction. You're not just running in a circle. So I want forward, I want a little bit of backwards, a little bit of side to side. We're gonna go around the chair as many times as we can in 45 seconds. Toe taps on top of the chair. Tap, tap, tap. You wanna speed it up a little bit as you're going front to back, really get that cardio going. Then we're gonna do a core exercise, V-ups, staying on the floor, hands supporting you, and then we're gonna bring our feet back and forth. Now you can challenge yourself by going side to side. You can try to tap on top as you're going up and down. Either way, you've got 45 seconds, all right? So, 8 minutes total, 4 exercises, doing 2 times, doing as quickly as you possibly can, starting with chair squats. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good. So I don't want you to put your hands on your hips as you're coming up and down. We're gonna go all the way down. We're trying to get a good pace in there. So try not to stay seated for too long and try not to stay standing for too long. We're just gonna try to keep moving. Keep those legs going. Remember, this is cardio. So we're really gonna try to pick up the pace a little bit, burn out those legs, make sure you're moving. Now for all my Y Elite parents out there, if you wanna add a little bit of a jump in there, that's really gonna challenge that endurance component of what it is that we're doing. And relax, good. All right, duck, duck, goose or musical chairs coming up next. Start seated, start with one side, always face the same direction, and then when you get up, go the other way. And go, good. As quick as you can around one side, sit down. Quick as you can around the other side, and sit down. Good. Now, try to stay nice and close to the chair as you're going back and forth. Good. So, working on a little bit of front to back, side to side, as we're going back and forth, musical chairs. Now, if your brother and sister try to pull the chair out from underneath you, that's not my fault. Make sure you got your chair where you want it to every single time. And relax. Good job. Toe taps. All right, so remember, you're gonna tap your toe in the front of the chair. You can go as quick or as balanced as you possibly can from when we get started. Go. Good. So we're picking up those knees. We're just tapping, right? I don't want you to put any weight on the chair as you're coming up and down, or just nice and controlled tapping on top of the chair. Really working on those hip flexors. Get that core workout in there as we're tapping our knees on top of the steps. And if you want to, you can speed it up a little bit. Really getting those high knees in there and just tapping the top of the steps. About 15 seconds. Keep on moving. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, V-ups. Great hip flexors, great core workout. So you can either put your feet underneath, on top, or side to side. 3, 2, 1. Feet. Try to keep them off the floor as you're going from side to side. Good. You can tap and underneath, tap and underneath. But remember, we're trying to keep our feet from touching the floor every single time. Good job. I have my hands on the floor. You want to challenge yourself. Bring your hands off the floor as you go from side to side. About 15 more seconds, guys. Good. Keep moving. Working on those obliques a little bit with these V-ups. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 4 minutes down. We're gonna do one more set in here. If you wanna challenge yourself, do one more set at home. That'll be 12 minutes of cardio. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chair squats all the way down and back up. All the way down and back up. Good job. Sit flat every time. I don't want you tapping and coming up and down. I want you to reset. Put those shoulders over top of those hips. Really get that good core stability. If you're doing this, you're usually leaning over a little bit. I want you to really sit up as you're coming up and down. Focus on that good posture and really sit. Get that good knee bend as you're coming up and down. Good job. Upper body nice and straight. Reset at the bottom of each one. And relax. Duck, duck, goose, or musical chairs. Can't tell which one I want to call it. I think you can go either way with this one. Either way is fun, right? All right, 3, 2, 1. Get up. I'm gonna start with back pedal first. Going around. Quick reset. You can come right back around to the other side. Quick reset. Back around to the other side. Come on. Good. And I want you hopping over the chair to get to the front. Get all the way back into the front of the chair. Sit down. Reset. There it is. We're waiting for that one, right? Good job. It's only a matter of time. We'll put that in the blooper reel at the end of all these filmings. Put that on the highlight tape. And relax. Good job. All right, toe taps on the chair. Keep that cardio going. Upper body nice and straight. Tap in the chair as we go back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Tap in the chair. Good. So remember, I'm not leaning over, not leaning back too far. Got my upper body nice and straight. Picking up those knees. Using my hands to get everything up and down. Make sure you're breathing. Remember, we're just tapping. And I want you to put a whole bunch of pressure on that chair. So you put your feet up and down. We're just keeping that cardio going to bring those feet up and down. Good job, everybody. Good, about 15 more seconds with these chair taps. Then we got our V-ups. And then that's 2 rounds, baby. 2 rounds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Last one, V-ups. Side to side, back and forth, up and down. Whichever challenges you the most is the thing I really want to focus on at home. 3, 2, 1. Good. So for me, I really like focusing on one side versus the other. left and right, not necessarily front to back. So that's really why when I'm doing these, I focus on left to right. So everybody's got a purpose, right? Everybody's got a purpose for what it is that they're trying to accomplish. At home, everybody's a little bit different. So you can make sure that you're doing the best workout that you can for yourself at home. Good job, guys. About 10 more seconds. Finish strong. Almost there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. For all those overachievers at home, get another round in. 4 more minutes. It's only 4 more minutes. I want you to try to get after it today. From all of us at the YMCA, we love doing these videos. We love having you guys come out with us. It's our pleasure to continue to offer these classes. We want to see what you guys are doing at home, so make sure you post your comments, post any suggestions, post anything that you want. We want to hear from you so we can give you guys the best experience that you can have at home. If you have any other questions or suggestions, I recommend you reach out to ymcarichmond.org for all of your other resources that you might need at home. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you stay healthy for spirit, mind, and body. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks.